Arthur Koestler's notion of the ghost in the machine by Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. The concept of the ghost in the machine, coined by Arthur Koestler, has captivated scholars and philosophers since its inception. To comprehend the meaning of ghost in the machine, it is vital to understand the historical and philosophical context in which it was coined. Arthur Koestler, 1905 to 1983, a renowned Hungarian author and philosopher, introduced this term in his 1967 book titled The Ghost in the Machine. Building upon the works of philosopher Gilbert Ryle, Koestler sought to challenge the prevailing dualistic understandings of the mind and body. The term itself, ghost in the machine, employs a metaphorical language that conveys the idea of an intangible presence within a physical entity. Koestler presents a human being as a machine, driven by biological, physiological and neurological processes. However, unlike traditional reductionist views, he argues that there exists a non-material, conscious and subjective element that influences the machine-like body. At the heart of Koestler's notion lies the intricacy of consciousness. He suggests that consciousness, the ghost, emerges from the interaction of intricate neural networks and systems within the human brain. Unlike a mere byproduct of neural processes, consciousness represents an autonomous entity capable of influencing the machine-like mechanics of the body. It is important to note that Koestler did not necessarily view this concept as negative or detrimental. Instead, he saw it as an inherent part of human nature that can potentially enhance and enrich our experiences. However, one could argue that this idea may hinder progress if individuals become too focused on their internal thoughts and emotions, neglecting external realities and practical actions. Koestler's ghost in the machine holds profound implications for our understanding of the human condition. It challenges the reductionist perspective by suggesting that humans are more than the sum of their physical attributes. This concept implies that our thoughts, emotions and subjective experiences cannot be fully explained by neurophysiological processes alone, prompting us to consider the existence of a separate, non-material dimension that shapes our being. Exploring the concept's ethical and moral ramifications is crucial to understanding its significance. Koestler argues that recognizing the ghost in the machine compels us to acknowledge the inherent dignity and autonomy of individuals. This perspective demands respect for the subjective experiences and moral agency that arise from the interaction of conscious minds and physical bodies. The term ghost in the machine refers to the concept of a non-physical entity, such as the mind or consciousness, existing within the physical body. In Blavatskyan Theosophy, there are parallels to this idea. Blavatskyan Theosophy postulates the existence of an immortal and individual spiritual entity called the monad, which is described as the eternal core of an individual. This monad consists of the non-physical higher principles of man, which are separate from the physical body, and is the link which reincarnates through lifetimes. While Koestler's concept focuses more on the duality between mind and body and does not consider reincarnation, Blavatskyan Theosophy provides a broader framework that encompasses the idea of an enduring spiritual entity within the human experience. Thus, it can be argued that there is a parallel between the ghost in the machine and the concept of the monad in Blavatskyan Theosophy. In exploring Arthur Koestler's term ghost in the machine and any connection to Blavatsky's cyclic nature of history, it becomes evident that both concepts delve into the complexities of human existence and the underlying forces that shape our lives. Koestler's ghost in the machine refers to the idea that there is a non-physical, intangible aspect to human consciousness that cannot be reduced to mere biological or mechanistic processes. This concept highlights the presence of a metaphysical entity within each individual, influencing thoughts, emotions and actions. Similarly, Blavatsky's cyclic nature of history posits that human civilization undergoes repetitive cycles of rise and fall, where certain patterns and events recur throughout time. These cycles are believed to be driven by spiritual and cosmic forces beyond our immediate comprehension. Thus, while Koestler's Ghost in the Machine focuses on the internal essence of individuals, Blavatsky's cyclic nature of history explores the external forces that shape societies and civilizations. Together, these concepts offer a nuanced understanding of the intricate relationship between individual consciousness and the broader historical context in which it unfolds. While Koestler's concept is undoubtedly thought-provoking, it faces criticism and challenges from various philosophical perspectives. Critics argue that The Ghost in the Machine perpetuates dualistic notions of mind and body, which they consider outdated and unscientific. They contend that understanding consciousness solely through neural processes and physicality will provide a more comprehensive and empirically grounded explanation. Arthur Koestler's intriguing concept of the ghost in the machine invites us to explore the complex relationship between consciousness and physicality. By challenging traditional dualistic frameworks, Koestler emphasizes the significance of subjective experiences and human autonomy. While his ideas may invite criticism, they undeniably foster discourse, prompting us to delve into the depths of human consciousness and our place in the world. The Ghost in the Machine remains an enigmatic and provocative concept, continuing to captivate the minds of philosophers and scholars alike as we strive to unravel the mysteries of our existence.